tragic chapter has unfolded in Brooklyn as the father of former Nickelodeon child star Kiana Underwood has publicly questioned whether his daughter was left to die alone after a fatal hit-and-run collision. Law enforcement officials say Underwood, 33, was struck early Friday morning while crossing a street in the Brownsville neighborhood of Brooklyn. A black SUV hit her first, and while she lay in the roadway, she was then hit a second time by a black and gray sedan. In the aftermath of the news, Underwood's father, Anthony Underwood, took to social media with a deeply emotional and now deleted message reflecting on a painful comparison and raising a haunting question about his daughter's final moments. In his message, he referenced an earlier memory of seeing a wounded fox on the road and how another passerby eventually stopped to move that animal to safety. Drawing on that memory, the grieving father wrote, quote, "Did anyone show my baby that same compassion as someone ran her over like Roadkill?" He went on to ask, quote, "Did anyone try to comfort my baby as she lay dying in the street alone, or did they just stand around with their phones?" The post, shared on Facebook early Saturday, quickly drew support from family and friends as heartbreaking tributes poured in for Underwood. That anguished social media reaction has helped focus attention not only on the tragic loss of a young woman remembered fondly by fans, but also on the manner in which the hit and run unfolded and the unanswered questions surrounding it. According to investigators, the deadly incident unfolded just before 7 a.m., around 6:50 Friday morning in the Brownsville neighborhood of Brooklyn. Underwood was crossing at the intersection of Watkins Street and Pitkin Avenue when she was struck by a black Ford SUV traveling westbound. Sources say the impact did not stop there. Instead, the vehicle continued moving, dragging her body for nearly a full block. A block. Footage obtained by the New York Post shows the SUV traveling down Pitkin Avenue before Underwood's body tumbles out from underneath the vehicle. The driver keeps going. The victim is left lying motionless in the roadway. Her body was later discovered at the intersection of Osborne Street and Pitkin Avenue. Emergency responders pronounced her dead at the scene. Sources say she suffered severe trauma. No arrests had been made by Friday afternoon. Investigators believe Underwood had just left a nearby bodega and was crossing against the light at the time of the crash. Sources also say the driver may not have initially realized a pedestrian was in their path. Still, police are treating the incident as a fatal hit and run. As news of her identity spread, many were shocked to learn who the victim was. Kiana Underwood was a former child actress who appeared on the final season of Nickelodeon's All That in 2005, a show in which she starred along Amanda Bynes, Nick Cannon, and Kenan Thompson. She also voiced the character Fuchsia Glover, the cousin of the main character on Nickelodeon's animated series Little Bill, which ran from 1999 to 2004. Beyond television, Underwood appeared in the 1999 comedy film The 24-Hour Woman, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival and had a limited theatrical release. She later had a minor role in the 2003 satirical film Death of a Dynasty, centered on the hip-hop industry, alongside Kevin Hart. Underwood's career extended beyond film and television. According to her IMDb profile, she also spent a year as a stage performer, playing Little Inez during the first national tour of Hairspray. Born in New York City, she later moved to Los Angeles, according to another online biography. While she had stepped away from the spotlight in recent years, her early work left a lasting impression on a generation of viewers who grew up watching Nickelodeon. As of now, the investigation into her death remains active. Police are still searching for the driver of the black Ford SUV involved in the crash. No suspects have been publicly identified. No arrests have been announced. Authorities continue to review surveillance footage and witness accounts as they work to piece together the final moments leading up to the collision. What began as a nameless tragedy has now become deeply personal, with a face, a history, and a story remembered by many. Kiana Underwood was once a familiar presence on television screens. Now, her name is at the center of a heartbreaking New York City investigation.